In this video, we'll generate the decaying sine using the Moivre's sine formula. IMPOWER, imaginary, complex, exponent, and the Taylor series sum. We begin with the values of V and W. So this is data validation, list of items from 0 to 0.4. We can start with 0. Likewise, the value of W. Again, data validation from the list of items from 0.6 to 1.4. You can start with 0.6. Now we can complete the function, which is e to the minus vx times sine wx. So this will be array formula. E to the minus vx of exponent minus v times x. That's the first part. Times sine wx. Sine w times x. So that's sine w times x. W times x. And we'll chart this. Insert chart. And we use scatter chart. Show the trend line. Row 1 is header. And show the trend line. The type polynomial. The degree 8. For the label, use the equation. And here's our trend line and polynomial of the function. Next, we continue with the Taylor series expansion, which is the summation of a times x to the power n, where a is this part and n is from 0 to infinity. We start from 0 to infinity. 26 is good enough. And this is the summation of a times x to the power n. So this is a times x to the power n. Now the value of a. Begin with the array formula. Inside is a complex. So complex. It's a complex expression. So minus v plus wi. So comma w. And this is raised to the power n. So raised to the power n. To do that, we use the function IMPOWER. So IMPOWER. IMPOWER. Raise the power, the complex power, to the value of n, which is here, this range. But now that we have raised it to the power n, we're interested in the imaginary part. So this will be imaginary. This is the imaginary part. Now that we have calculated the imaginary part, we can divide this by factorial n. So the denominator will be factorial n. Factorial of n. Now we can complete the Taylor series sum expansion. So array formula. Series sum of the x values raised to the power n, where n start from 0 incremented by 1, and the coefficient will be this range. And here's our trend line and polynomial. So we show the trend line. So the series show the trend line. The type polynomial. The degree 8. For the label, use the equation. Now we have the trend line and polynomial of the DeMoivre's sine. decaying sine. Now we can make changes. Suppose we change the value of W. Change it to 0.8. So this values and this values, the frequency has increased and the wavelength has decreased. We will make adjustment also to the expansion. 0.8. Now they're the same. Change this to 1. You can also change this to 1. Change this to 2 to 1.2. Change it to 1.2. Change this to 1.4. We'll change it to 1.4. Suppose you apply a decay. So slight decay, 0.1. Then we apply slight decay, 0.1. Now we change the W to 1.2. Change it to 1.2. Now they're the same. Change the function to 1, the W. We'll change this also to 1. Change W here to 0.8. Change this also to 0.8. Change it to 0.6. Change it to 0.6. Now we have a long wavelength. Now we apply more decay. This time it's 0.2. Now it's getting smaller. So we apply it. Also the same decay, 0.2. Now they're the same. Change the frequency. So 0.8. Then we change this to 0.8. Change it to 1. And this is also updated to 1. Change this to 1.2. Change this to 1.2. Change this to 1.4. And change this to 1.4. You can do the same thing for 3. Apply also the decay of 0.3. And change the W to 1.2. 1.2. 1. And 1. 0.8. And 0.8. 0.6. And 0.6. Change the decay to 4. Sorry. Now we have the decay at 0.4. Then change this to 0.8. We'll change this to 0.8. 1. And change this to 1. 1.2. This is also 1.2. They're the same. Change this to 1.4. Change this also to 1.4. So this completes the use of the SERIESSUM function in the Taylor series expansion for DeMoivre's sine, decaying sine, and the function's exponent.